It is worth noting the scoring in mixed doubles. No ad. So at deuce, the man serves to the man, the woman serves to the woman. The third set will be played with a match tiebreak. Should they split the first 2 sets, that'll be first to 10 win by 2 in lieu of a full third set.
From Ben Shelton, kind of picking up where he left off last night with some heavy hitting.
That 91 might have been for the serve. The forehand might have been faster. Poor little shankaroni for Shelton.
Yeah, not the cleanest shot Ben's ever hit. Caught the top of the frame and rattled in.
What you might call a good miss. That's another big return for Taylor Townsend and the team of Townsend and Shelton open up with a break of serve. Now this is going to be interesting when they change ends, Mark, because one thing we've seen from these two already in this event is they do something that no other mixed doubles team does in this tournament. Tell everybody what it is.
Taylor's going to serve first. That's my guess.
At least she has served first in her other matches. It's rare to see. And yep. The balls come right to Taylor Townsend.
It's like a twofold thing. One, obviously, is the confidence in Taylor's serve, the comfort with Ben at the net. The other thing is, with Ben Shelton still in the singles, I think they're going to do anything they can to take a little pressure off his shoulder, off his serving arm.
Yeah, it might be one less service game per set for him that way. We'll see. He also doesn't throw in the 140s that much.
Low 15.
It isn't often you see 3 lefties on a double court, on doubles court too. Jessica Pegula is the only right-hander in this match.
Jessica Pegula.
Hopefully Ben didn't do something with his hammy there. That was a, maybe he's just, I hope he's just joking. You saw him grabbing his leg, right?
I did. You know, Ben had a late night here at the courts last night. The match finished up just before 1. By the time you do media and you eat and you stretch and cool down and do the whole thing, you know, you're not getting home, getting to sleep before 4 o'clock in the morning at the earliest.
And playing this match too, would he do more than warm up for this match today? Like, you're in the middle of a tournament, you're going to be in the semifinals of a major. He's played more tennis in these 2 weeks than he has in any 2 weeks.
I doubt that he hit. My guess, he would spend probably an hour on the table with his physio, just getting the body worked out. Helps to have young legs, though. You got to get up and get to that overhead.
And he does have a full day off tomorrow to get ready for Novak Djokovic. So that helps too. There's that Brian looking on.
It's one of the areas of the Krajicek game that's really improved maybe over the last year and a half, 2 years. His return. A ton of returns with Coach Phil Farmer. He's working on all the different returns, the cross court, the up the line, the bump lob, all the different things he can do to try to get to the net and get in.
Kind kind of a big miss from Jessica Pegula, setting up a deciding point.
Deciding
Looking to
point.
sitter to get the break a serve. And now a deciding point where Taylor Townsend will serve to Jessica Pegula. Townsend and Shelton strategizing before this first serve.
Krajicek.
Yeah, that's no good. Then Shelton just got pegged.
It bounced pretty far off, and that was a solid hit.
One game on.
Bounced right back to the other side of the court as if it hit strings. It did not. As you'll see right here.
Oh, right up his foot.
I'll tell you something. He is in harm's way. Playing in a live rounds.
He's bearing the brunt of the match so far today.
Yeah. There are
Jessica Pegula to serve.
bated breath right now. We're talking about meal ticket. Semifinals coming up in the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the one thing that's clear is that all four of these players, good relationship amongst them. They're going to play hard, but they're going to have a little fun, I think, as well.
What a cool group of American
15
players,
minutes.
all at different stages and different points of their career. You have Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek really peaking in their careers, I'd say, at this moment. Krajicek about to be one in the world again, and Jessie 3 in the world in singles. Then Ben's the new rising star, and Taylor Townsend. Is having a terrific second half of this year, especially this
30
opener
minutes.
was really good for her. Still around, lost earlier today, lost in the doubles yesterday with Leylah Fernandez. A really tough one. Lost to Karolina Muchova, who's still in the singles. That's well done.
30-15. $40-15.
That's not up.
$40-30. Game. Pegula Krajicek.
All right, Pegula and Krajicek hold. We are
Pegula
on
Krajicek
serve in
lead
the
2
first
games to
round.
1 first sets.
He just pegged here in the foot. But he also looks like emotionally
15 left.
wasted. Like it's done right now. Waiting for that spark to reappear.
Yeah, he might need a few minutes to get into it, kind of get the body out of those low gears.
That serve went in at 91 miles an hour.
15-0.
His body might be like one of those temperamental sports cars. You got to punch the clutch a little bit to get it started.
30-15.
You know, there's been a really strong correlation between the frequency of Jessica Pegula's doubles play and her singles rise. There's so much value to playing doubles, a lot of extra reps serving and returning, but also being comfortable around the net, using your volleys, finishing points, with swing volleys, with overheads, and getting those extra reps under pressure. Returns at 30-40, no add points.
And this is what we've seen from Ben Shelton so far in this event, is when he needs to crank up the volume, he can. The big serve is on call.
Let's first serve.
But mostly he's been content to do that.
Game. Townsend, Shelton.
So Shelton holds. 2 on the first on Armstrong
2 games
in
over,
this second
sets.
mixed doubles semifinal. And make sure you stay connected to the US Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You can join the conversation with the hashtag US Open.
I asked Austin Krajicek what
15 left.
changed at the US Open, because they had those early round losses and the 2 slams to start the year, and he said he decided that he needs to pull back and do less. He needed to let Jessica take more balls, and instead of kind of feeling like I'm the guy, I need to really put my stamp on this match and cross and take balls. He was like, I know she's good, I need to let her do her thing over there. He can just focus on his strengths and how he wants to play a doubles match.
30 left.
In the second round, Pegula and Krajicek beat Bethany Maddox-Sands and Jamie Murray, 2 other players who were once 1 in the world in doubles. They won that match 7-6, 7-5. And they won by breaking serve at the end of the second set, and it was Jessica Pegula who won 4 points on her return side after Krajicek missed 3 returns.
30-15.
And that just shows you the value of having someone like Jessica Pegula on your side of the court.
$40-15.
You can see how hot and humid it is out there. Just look at Austin Krajicek's shirt.
Hey, Austin's known as one of the heavier sweaters on tour.
Oh, okay. Well,
It still is hot, though. It's definitely hot. Yeah.
that's a beauty from Ben Shelton. Might have gotten a little help on the return. Krajicek might have played that ball there, right? Maybe.
Yeah, it looked like he had to stab that one. Yeah,
It's close.
tricky. You got to play it.
Yeah.
But what that does, it forces Krajicek to try to really get back to cover the middle. Opened up the cross-court dipper.
That's good for volley from Austin Krajicek finding the seam. She and Ben Shelton broke Austin Krajicek. Krajicek just held for 3-2. It's 2-3 with Townsend serving.
Love 15.
That's a nice move by Krajicek.
Love 30.
And just a textbook move. You can see how close Krajicek's going to get to the net. And at the last minute, he's going to move with the angle right at the net strap. When you do that right, it's impossible to defend, really.
That's good hands from Ben Shelton. And you can hear out this crowd, the 4 Americans on the court, they want to get behind the team of Townsend and Shelton. Jessica Pegula could easily wonder what she's done not to be the favorite.
Like Ben had a funny little face. He knew it was kind of a gross volley.
Oh, yeah. It was a huge gross volley, too, because it was at 11:30. Jessica Pegula has handled being sort of the unheralded top American about as well as anyone could possibly. I mean, she plays doubles with Coco Gauff, and she's playing against Ben Shelton now. She just handles it with such a palm. Another little wry smile from Ben, because again, he made the right move. He was in the right place. Didn't quite hit it clean.
Townsend, Shelton.
Shelton tried to hit that and couldn't get to it. He's saying, yeah, that was good eye. No.
Yeah, good eye.
Good eye.
I did it on purpose.
Watch this. He totally tried to hit that.
Love 15.
A little shoulder shrug right there, loosening up.
Actually, a little bit. Not as much spin, obviously, when Jack Sock was really playing at a high level.
You wanted to keep the ball away from him. Heads up.
And there's the hands from Krajicek, keeping those hands out in front. Maybe a little self-defense involved there, too, but it was a great volley.
Well, he spends so much time doing the reflex volleys. There's team Pegula and Krajicek.
Jack Sock's forehand in the doubles court was probably the first time that actually scared top-level play. You can see them flinch. And yeah, Shelton can get equal kind of heat.
There's
a little bit of a missed opportunity there. 15-30 second serve. Wayward return. It's 30 all.
Well, it's a play that he's practiced just hundreds and hundreds of times. When he gets pressed, when he goes to slide line, he knows that he's going to direct that volley middle. So there's no decision making that needs to to take place. He's trained that response.
Game. Pegula, Krajicek.
A smart little bump lob off the return from Taylor Townsend, but too much Pegula and Krajicek can hold
Krajicek
for
lead 4 games to 3 first sets.
Wise beyond his years.
Sending a subliminal message.
So Ben Shelton serving a 3-4. Is that message, this is my house? Put my name on it? That's a big second serve down the tee. Wasn't about the speed, it was about the placement. He hit his spot well. You know, going back to the Murray-Maddox Sands match that we called of Shelton and Townsend, Pegula had no issue returning the Murray serve, which is straight up lefty slice. That kicker that Ben hit is going to do more damage, right?
Yeah, his ball is going to jump away from Jessica Pegula, maybe up and over her shoulders as well.
Just like that toss from Krajicek, he did it out wide in the deuce court there. That would seem to be the more effective off-speed serve. If he's not going to throw it all out at the kicker, would seem to be the way to go.
That serve was only 73 miles per hour, but it moved so much.
He went for the big kicker down T, trying to kick it into the deuce court.
Yeah, most of the women are going to say they don't mind returning a flatter serve, even a slice serve, but if you start kicking the ball and getting it up over their shoulders, that's where they have a lot more trouble.
And Ben's got all three. He's got the slice, the kick, and the flat.
Again, Townsend, Shelton. 4 games all, first sets.
You hear that? When was the last time I hit a serve 65?
Fifteen left.
Missed opportunity there for Ben Shelton, right on top of the net, first point of the return game. They've been able to get to the Krajicek serve.
Taylor Townsend's been returning that serve particularly well.
15 all.
When Krajicek doesn't spot that serve particularly well, it's right in the hitting zone for her forehand.
$30-15.
Great lob from Taylor Townsend. That's how you can use the bump lob offensively. The bump lob forces Krajicek to get behind Pegula and cover. With Townsend and Shelton both crashing the net, it forces Krajicek to feel like he needs to hit a perfect shot. Otherwise, his partner is going to be hung out to dry.
Trouble again on the Krajicek serve, 4-all, 30-all.
You know Ben Shelton's looking for a forehand here. You have to have a good second serve.
And here comes the break chances for the team of Townsend and Shelton.
Well, I like how Townsend managed that ball. You know, she didn't immediately crash. She kind of gave Pegula Krajicek time to sort of move, and then Townsend put a little angle.
who will serve for the first set after they change ends on Armstrong.
Expect a little burst right here from Ben Shelton, trying to close off the set. I think that return game, he put a little more effort into those returns, see if they could get a little separation, and here they are. Taylor Townsend, probably one of the best overheads on the WTA Tour for the last 5 to 7 years or so.
Then Shelton moved a little bit early there.
30-15.
Tough position to be in a relatively slow kick serve. Try to time that move. Krajicek it all day to watch to see where Ben was going and went the other way, but it's still 30-15. 2 points from the set for Townsend and Shelton. And again, a little maybe miscommunication.
Yeah, looks like they got their signals crossed up.
31.
It might have been a called poach, and either Shelton didn't get off the line, or maybe it wasn't a poach and Townsend got confused.
Yeah, their signals got crossed, their balance distorted, and it's 30-all.
The way Ben's smiling, I think it was on him, maybe.
And set points now for the team of Townsend and Shelton.
40-30.
Yeah, the best thing about this play is that Ben Shelton kept moving after the first volley. He immediately took off to his right. 8 times out of 10, the ball's coming right back to that player. Huge forehand from Jessica Pegula.
Here we go, deciding point, and what a crucial point it is. It's a second set point, but it's also an opportunity for Pegula and Krajicek to level this first set at 5-all. It is all happening right now on Armstrong. Pegula and Krajicek get to the Townsend serve again, and we are level at 5-all in the first. 2 set points by the wayside. By the way, the winner of this match will take on the team of Anna Danilina and Harry Helianava, who advanced in the first semifinal just prior to this here on Armstrong. And let's be clear here. There's big pressure on Jessica Pegula to hold serve here because Ben Shelton is coming up next in the batting order.
Well, there is big pressure on her in that cross-court rally, but she more than held her own.
15. 30-15. Pass. 40-15.
Because of the no-ad scoring, you almost never feel like you're out of a game, even at 40-15. That was there. Ball caught the bottom of his frame. All right, we have reached a tipping point. Ben Shelton serving, looking to send this first set to a tiebreak with Taylor Townsend against the #1 seeds, Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek. I do wonder if Ben's going to start feeling like he's got to throw some. So he just threw an 88-mile-an-hour kicker right to Austin Krajicek, just throwing it in.
I think he's going to try as much as he can just to sort of manage that ball speed, not put too much stress on his arm.
Problem is, 3 points away from dropping the set. Oh, Townsend getting Austin Krajicek back, maybe a little bit for the pegging of her partner.
15.
It's all good.
I want to see a replay. Was that right in the back of the leg?
Let's see. I think he got the frame on.
Got a piece on it, yeah.
Taylor and Ben going I formation here. And again, second time we've seen Townsend and Shelton on top of the net, unable to get the ball down. And now 15-30.
It's tricky sometimes in doubles when you felt like you've read the play, the ball's coming right to you. You're already on top of the net, so you can't get any closer. You can't move your feet, and so you end up just swinging a little too much. And like I said, Taylor Townsend money on the smash.
30.
Mom and Dad Shelton looking on, Lisa and Brian.
Just like that, Russ. Set point the other way.
Yeah, couple set points on the Taylor Townsend serve at 5-4. And now Pegula and Krajicek have 2 set points should they need them on the Ben Shelton serve.
Yeah, you might see a rocket right here.
Kicker out to the forehand. Kicker to the forehand's done really well for him, too. But this is the point, deciding point. We had it in the last time at 5-4. Same story again. We're either going to a first set tiebreak or they're changing ends and starting it back up in set 2. .134 to the gut. And Ben says, come on, let me hear you.
I was 1 point off. on when the ball was going to go.
6 games on.
He's
First
revving
set.
that shoulder up just a little
Tiebreak.
bit. Big smiles.
Out. 1-0. Pegula, Krajicek.
Haven't seen Jess Pegula miss many returns so far in this first set. The most success Pegula and Krajicek have had has been against the Townsend serve.
Forward overhead.
Turning it up to 11 on Armstrong.
2-1.
Ben
Townsend,
Shelton picking it out of the sky after a gorgeous topspin lob and maybe an even better get from Austin Krajicek. This is not nearly as easy as Ben Shelton made it look.
That's an incredible smash, finding the angle.
Maybe a little bit too much adrenaline flowing through the veins in the left arm of Ben Shelton. Taylor Townsend, just one too many bullets to take.
Three-2. Pegula, Krajicek.
Taylor Townsend, great job keeping her hands in front for all three of these. Big second serve there, 112. Right in on the hands of Jessica Pegula, right in that left hip.
You know how important Ben thought that point was at 2-3. He went big on the first and second serve.
Yeah.
Change ends with nothing between them. And still big smiles from Ben Shelton. It's actually something he kind of shares with Carlos Alcaraz. He's got permagrin. It's like his resting face is a smile.
He knows how nasty that serve is. I would want no part of a Ben Shelton body serve.
Tell you this, I'd be smiling a lot if I had that serve too. So would we all.
Four-3. Pegula, Krajicek.
It was almost an odd play call there. It was a slow kicker, and Taylor had to cover all the way over. Pegula and Krajicek with the advantage now. A mini break at 4-3. An immediate response from Taylor Townsend.
And she's been all over the Krajicek serve and returning it extremely well tonight.
Sometimes lefties can have problems with other lefties. Not so with Taylor Townsend. At least not the Austin Krajicek serve. And Krajicek blows the overhead. And suddenly, Townsend and Shelton have the first set on their racket, with Taylor Townsend set to serve at 5-4. Quite a reversal of fortune in the last few points.
It's going to be on Jessica Pegula here. She's returned pretty well, especially when she's gotten to see, you know, some looks at some second serves.
The Townsend serve has not affected Pegula very much at all. I think she's missed one return. And she will get a look at a second serve.
Yeah, I'm curious where she goes here. Pegula's hit a bunch of really good forehands through the middle. I see Townsend try to swing it out wide.
That's too good from Austin Krajicek. He had to pick that volley out through a screen.
Coach Farmer out of the seat. There's David Witt to his side. That was a great reflex volley from Austin Krajicek. Awesome move there from Ben Shelton, but Krajicek keeps the hands out in front. I thought Taylor Townsend might go back to Pegula there.
I actually like the play, though, because Ben Shelton was standing sort of in the...
Yeah, like a screen?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a little bit of a sightline deal, but Krajicek did an amazing job to read it through the screen like a hockey goaltender and knock off the volley. It's 5-all. Third set point coming up for Townsend and Shelton.
6-5. Townsend, Shelton.
My hands are too soft is what he just said.
He's had a lot of success leaving those volleys short, just absorbing all the pace.
And there's the first set to the team of Townsend and Shelton in the tiebreak. Against the team of Joe Salisbury and Rajiv Ram. 2 versus 3 in the men's semifinals.
Love 15.
I think Ben Shelton there was trying to see how slow he could hit his serve. The first one was 62, and the second one was 66.
Townsend's not about to miss 2 volleys in a row.
But you know, the match last night, his dad told him, it's not about the power. It's not about the power. And tonight, showing it's not about the power. If he locates the ball and puts spin on it, you know, it's difficult for his opponents to handle.
On big points, and when he's been up against it, power's nice to have.
It's nice to have.
(15-30).
I mean, just watching, I would suggest maybe he should throw a little more juice into the Krajicek serves on the deuce score. Because Krajicek's having a field day with his returns now on the slow balls.
This Taylor Townsend, any ball above the shoulders, that's out of play.
Got to make that catch. Got to make that catch. Just saying. You get another chance at it? In the same general vicinity.
40-30.
It's 40-30, by the way, in this game. There we go. Big on the second serve with Ben Shelton. 118 down the tee.
First game, second set.
And Shelton and Townsend Open up the second set with a hold of serve. And by the way, they switched their serving order. Townsend's been having struggles on her serve. Ben Shelton opened up on serve in the second set here.
And the other thing, it puts some immediate pressure on Austin Krajicek, obviously with Taylor Townsend seeing his serve so well.
Krajicek was broken in the opening service game of the match, and then he lost 2 critical points on his serve in the tiebreak. Now he serves love 1, down a set to the team of Townsend and Shelton.
15 left.
Say Austin Krajicek's got some strong product in his hair. Sweating like crazy, but the hair hasn't moved.
Yeah, you gotta look good out there.
Feel good, play good.
Deion Sanders says if you look good and feel good, they pay good.
Well, you know what? Austin Krajicek's about to be #1 in the world in doubles again, so something's working.
You know, they have the salon up in the players area, up on the 3rd floor where the gym is. A lot of players make a visit there before they play on a show court.
Pegula, Krajicek.
Well, that's a comfortable hold at love. His easiest hold of the night for Austin Krajicek. And it's 1-all. Love that. Players making sure they got a fresh, clean cut.
Definitely seen that for players that don't ordinarily play on the big courts. Make that visit the day before.
Tell you something, that's a showcase for them, right?
Get a fresh cut, yeah, absolutely.
All those sponsors looking on, potential sponsors. Taylor Townsend serving 1-all in the second set.
Jessica Pegula had Ben Shelton lined up right there. And when you see that player focusing on the ball, that's when you can start to move out of your position and cheat over. She got a good head start on that ball.
Big trouble now on the Townsend serve. It's love 40.
Love 40.
This will be quick. With the tweener.
Wow, the attempted tweener.
New ball, please.
And not even a smile for Bennett. Getting broken.
Pegula,
Love.
Krajicek lead 2 games to 1, second set.
Krajicek and
First
Pegula
set,
there.
Townsend, Shelton.
Take a 2-1 lead in the second. Ready to serve with new balls.
Love 15.
Taylor wishes she went hard cross court with that second lob attempt.
Well, she knows she had a second chance as well. Like, Krajicek probably should have put that volley away. He didn't get much on it. Townsend really wanted to take advantage of that sort of new life in the point.
(30-15).
Feels like there's a little lull here from Townsend Shelton team. And a big boost for Krajicek Pegula if they can get through the Pegula service game, you know, without much drama.
That'll catch the line. Ben Shelton with the biggest return of his serve last night against Francis Tiafoe, down set point in the third after double faulting twice in a row. Cracked a forehand at about Mach 3 that clipped the back of the line. The rest, as they say, is history, and that game is history as Jessica Pegula holds for a 3-1 lead in the second after dropping the first in a tiebreak. And USOpenShop.org, that's the official shop for 2023 US Open merchandise. Get US Open gear for the whole family and check out a variety of one-of-a-kind US Open accessories. Visit USOpenShop.org. That's a neat view of the coordinated movements on the mixed doubles court from all four of these top-level professionals.
See that racket head staying nice and high for Austin Krajicek.
Krajicek might not have the fast twitch fibers that Ben Shelton has at 33 years of age, but he's so smooth and clean. Quiet is a way I would describe his game. It's quietly efficient.
You know, Austin Krajicek got into these ultra marathons, like these super long distance runs a while back.
Those like 75 and 150 mile an hour. Oh my goodness. So what we're saying is he's kind of crazy.
Well, I'm saying he's really mentally tough. He can really push through that sort of, you know, that pain that's kind of required. And he got super fit.
That'll do it, yeah. I mean, you have no choice, really. Oh, goodness.
30-40.
Well, we'll see if Ben Shelton decides to load up the big guns here. Down 2 break points.
Yeah, the last break point he faced with Pegula, he went right in on her hands. Backhand body.
Nope. Slid one out wide. Pegula was waiting for it. Jessica Pegula dropped the first to Taylor Townsend and Ben Shelton in the tiebreak. Let us not forget that Pegula and Krajicek had a couple of set points in that first set as well. 4-1 would have hit a lot different.
15
if that was the case. Instead, it's got all the makings of a match tiebreak, which is what we'll do if Pegula and Krajicek win this set. The third will be played as a match tiebreak. First to 10 win by 2.
They're
on a nice little streak right now. Keeping that foot on the gas pedal, Austin Krajicek has to keep making first serves.
Oh. 30-15. $40-15. Game, Pegula, Krajicek.
So there's a whole cross in Krajicek.
1 second set.
Taylor Townsend will serve. At 1-5 in the second.
$15. $30 left. $30-15.
Bills fan right there in the front row. Bills Mafia.
Of course, Jessica's parents famously own the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Sabres. Jessica was born in Buffalo. She would have to talk to the team in training camp, the Bills, this summer. A little team talk.
Gotta get those guys in line before the season starts, you know?
Yeah. That's a proud bunch of fans who are championship starved in Buffalo. They've got a heck of a quarterback. And that didn't miss by much, but now it's set points for Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek, looking to send this to a match tiebreak.
Game in second sets. Pegula, Krajicek.
All right, there it is. seemed
6 games
destined
to
for that from
1-7.
kind of the early stages of the second set, but here we go. Here we go. 10-point tiebreak. The winner goes to the mixed doubles final to take on Anna Danilina
Match tiebreak.
and Henry Helionava.
Krajicek to serve. Pegula, Krajicek.
Game face on right there.
1-all.
Yeah, as it's done a few times, Ben Shelton injects some pace into the pivotal point. He gets so much torque on that forehand. Huge shoulder turn. You know your physics, right? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Huge shoulder turn means a huge unraveling, uncoiling of those shoulders equals a lot of power.
2-1. Pegula, Krajicek.
I was wondering coming into this match tiebreak about something else from the scientific world, inertia. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion, and objects at rest tend to stay at rest. Pegula and Krajicek were in constant motion that second set, while Townsend and Shelton were kind of, for lack of a better term, at rest. It's a matter of who picks it up quickest here in the match tiebreak. By the way, we've kind of reached the end of my
3-1.
scientific knowledge.
Pegula,
Just gonna
Krajicek.
put that out there.
Pegula, Krajicek.
This is becoming a bit of a runaway here. 5-1 as they change ends for the top seeds.
Yeah, I like the move, but we see when a lot of times when Ben Shelton moves, he moves his rackets not really up, so then he has a hard time sort of rearranging himself when the ball gets right there.
This train just keeps on rolling for Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek. Still 4 points away, though. You can get a little discombobulated looking at the scores in a match tiebreak because you think 6-1, and you think it's a mountain too tall to climb, but there's still a ways to go here. First to 10.
Still a ways to go, but they've really cleaned things up compared to that first set. You know, we saw only one unforced error in the second set. That sort of momentum is continuing here in the breaker. Just not giving any free points to Townsend Shelton.
serve out wide from Krajicek to Townsend.
7-1. Pegula, Krajicek. Eight, 1. Pegula, Krajicek.
Austin Krajicek looking pretty sharp with Davis Cup for the United States around the corner. His partner in Davis Cup, Rajiv Ram, just checked in. He's keeping an eye on his partner right here, making sure he's going to be looking good in about a week and a half.
Eight, 2. Pegula, Krajicek.
Pegula, Krajicek, got to keep the focus up, got to keep the energy up, and there's going to be no rolling over here from Shelton and Townsend. Particularly Ben Shelton, they're so dangerous.
Little life, little hope for Townsend and Shelton.
8-3. Pegula, Krajicek.
Look at the Sheltons. What a week it's been for that family. Young Ben. They'll change ends with more than a handful of match points in the match tiebreak for the #1 seeds, Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek. Mixed doubles championship match, normally scheduled for the Friday of the final weekend. Austin Krajicek will play for a spot in the men's double finals tomorrow. This is match point in the mix. And there it is, the #1 seeds, Jessica Pegula and Austin Krajicek take out their fellow Americans, Taylor Townsend and Ben Shelton, in a match tiebreak in the semifinals. And Pegula and Krajicek are into the mixed doubles final.
And what a second set and a tiebreak from Krajicek, Pegula. They really started dialing it in